Okay. Heidi. I already need two buttons, thread, glue, and nails. Why did it say new scene investigation? Pretty sure I gotta go to storage. Yep, there we go. Slightly rusted nails. Construction adhesive. That's what it meant. So it did two scenes. And I was confused. So I need to go to the second scene location. For buttons and thread. Oh. Where could I possibly find buttons and thread? Oh, I think in the laundry room, so I don't know why I'm over here. Loose buttons. Long thread. Everything is ready for Heidi's repairs.
Will this help fix your friend?
Give it to me.
How is she feeling?
Everything will be all right, Heidi. Everything.
Gerda, I have a couple of questions.
Yes,
Shut your dirty little mouth, Gerda. You've said enough already. She won't speak no more. Now it's only Heidi. You helped me, and I didn't cut out your eyes. So we're even. Now go!
My issue isn't so much that the doll is talking to me. It's that she used the nails for her hair. That's not good.
Heidi, there are things I need some clarity on.
Ask if you dare, but if I get bored, there will be consequences.
Okay.
You bore us. Look, Gerda, the man is insane. The professor would treat him like she treated us.
Okay.
Heidi, there are things I need some...
Ask if you...
That wasn't the correct order.
I found Hell's Door, but it's locked. Is there a way to get in?
Hell's Door? Never heard of it.
Got it.
You're so dumb!
Dang it.
Dull. Look, Gerda, the man is insane!
Heidi,
Ask if you dare, but if I get...
Okay.
I found Hell's Door, but it...
Hell's Door...
Wait, which one did I do last time? Secrets? Did I do secrets last time?
You're so... Look,
I did.
Heidi,
ask...
I found...
Hell...
Okay. So not...
You're so dumb!
Dang it.
Ask...
I...
Hell...
That's not true. You, Gerda, told me that Hell's Door makes people silent forever.
And you believe that snotty little girl? I'll personally ensure that she never dares to speak again!
Professor Gygax hurt you repeatedly, scarred your body and mind. You are not protecting Hell's Door. You are simply afraid of the consequences were I to enter.
I could tap your teeth out with a hammer until you choked on the blood and bits.
You could, but then you would live the rest of your life in fear of Professor Gygax. I can make that feeling go away.
How?
I can stop her. But the key, Heidi, the key to Hell's Door is critical to stopping Professor Gygax. And I think you know where it is.
Tell him!
But you said
And now I say tell him!
the professor. She has a special key. Keeps it close and only brings it down when new people go through. Behind those closed doors, those people start to sing. Oh, they sing in so much pain.
Gygax. Of course. Thank you, Gerda. Heidi. I must leave.
Leave? You joke. Nobody leaves the Edelweiss. Now you will be with us forever.
That was probably supposed to be way more terrifying. Okay. Heidi said that Professor Gygax is the only person capable of opening it. She must have the key in her office. Seeking help from Watson. Watson must be in the guest room that is beside Gygax's office. Perhaps he could acquire the key and use the kitchen dumbwaiter to deliver it down to the storage room. How to get Watson for help. No. Patient hates the guards. Path blocked upstairs. Yep. Use a patient to create a diversion. A patient who claims to be Napoleon Bonaparte could help. Freeing him could create enough of a distraction to find and contact Watson on the ground floor. Okay, let's get Napoleon. Or they're just going to kill this man. That's the other option. 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4. 2. Oh God, I'm not going to remember this. Hold up, let me write this down. 2, 3, 1, 2, no. 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4. 3, 1, 3, 2, 4. 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4. Yes. You cannot return after leaving. Be sure you finish everything you want to do here. I believe I have. For sure.
At last, you came to your senses.
My humble apologies, Emperor.
Spare me your groveling, Englishman.
Of course, you are right as ever, for you see, time is of the essence. The royalists have risen again, and your darling Josephine needs you. Paris needs you.
Mon amour.
But the guards upstairs in reception stand in your way.
Ha! They will pose no problem for the likes of me. Merci, Englishman. When I return to Les Tuileries, I shall make you a general.
Oh, you are too kind, Emperor. Now go. Your freedom awaits.
I am coming, Josephine.
You went the wrong way. He ran towards storage. I needed him to go.
Psst. Watson. Over here.
Holmes?
What are you doing here, and where did you get that outfit?
It is unimportant. I require your assistance.
What is happening, Holmes? I need an explanation.
It's quite simple. I created a distraction so that I could tell you something important, and in turn, I need you to acquire something important for me.
How can you call any of this charade simple?
Watson, we can discuss this later. Time is of the utmost importance. The kidnapped people may still be here. This is what I know so far.
What? You really found all this on your own?
Focus, Watson. I need you to find a key. It will be most unique. All the details are in my notes. Logic dictates that Gygax will keep it near her. Once acquired, you must get it to me. Perhaps the kitchen dumbwaiter could be of use.
Holmes, I can't do this. I'm no spy.
Yes, you can, Watson. You are unfailingly dependable.
It's got you there.
Dr. Watson, visitors are not permitted back here.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Kuntz. After the war, my nerves, I fled all that commotion.
It is nothing. A patient attempted to escape. He will not get far. Now, if you would like to follow me.
Now I'm Watson. Now I'm in the guest room.
Perhaps I should take this. For all I hope it won't be needed. Did a child make these?
Oh, Heidi. Cthulhu. A cat.
The only reason to hang something this harrowing here would be to create another patient. Blood in the water. Someone must have washed their hands here recently. What have we got ourselves into, Holmes?
Well, I have a gun now. Okay. I don't know how much investigation Watson gets to do. Director's office. Kitchen. Can't talk to her.
Did you hear that a patient escaped? All the guards rushed off to find him. I suppose it will be one less ungrateful mouth to feed if he dies out there.
Looks dusty but functional.
Oh, we never use that. I think it connects somewhere downstairs.
I feel like her voice does not fit, but okay. Okay, what do we got here? Room 2.
I'm struggling to remember something.
Patient's poetry. Oh, beautiful alpine flower, whose heart I do miss so. You called to me, but I don't see. How could I let you go? Storm cuts through my senses. Makes all my thoughts so blind. With no caption, I miss reason. What do they truly find? Sorry, I should be laughing. Cold and dark with grimy walls. Roughly held like animals. That's actually pretty. If I would have read that, I mean pretty good, not just pretty. Like if I would have read that better than I did. Walls, animals, fall. Trapped, yet free. Why do I fall? Something squirms on the tip of the tongue. What can it be? What did I forget? I'm just stealing his poetry? Watson.
It's something familiar. If only I could place it. I must think.
You're an author. You just stole this man's poetry.
This area is off limits. A patient has escaped.
Okay.
I don't want to card block B tonight.
Alright.
I hear them scratching. Don't you hear it?
Miss?
Yep, she's not with us right now.
A visitor? No, you shouldn't have come here.
Give it to me. No, I don't want to. Why not?
I just saw a moth
Did you
pass by
see
the
my
screen.
son? He's such a sweet boy.
It's a bit trippy.
You're mean. That's rude. And I'm not. You're lying. Shh, a stranger. We must be quiet. Yes. He's not real. He's not real. Don't look at him. He's not real. He's not real. Don't look at him.
Oh, that's all of his dialogue now?
Minor birds, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful creatures. Sad that they're caged here.
I want them to fly. Try to fly away. Escape, my little ones. Yes, fly. Oh, fly far away from here. If I were a bird, you wouldn't see me waddling around. Use your wings. If I were a bird, you
It's all
wouldn't see
hers.
me waddling around. Use your wings.
Too bad my parents had to leave so soon. I haven't seen them for months. When people shout, all I want to do is find a dark corner and hide. I can't bear it. Professor Gygax says I can return home as soon as I'm better. I miss home so much. I miss home so much.
The nurses don't believe me. No one helps me. I just want the scratching to stop. Why won't they make the scratching stop? Why won't they make the scratching stop?
Okay. It's just these two that I didn't get all their dialogue
Get
from.
out while you can. If you linger too long, the professor will keep you forever. No one escapes the Edelweiss. No one. No one escapes the Edelweiss. No one.
Edelweiss. What was I calling it? The Edelweiss?
If you happen to meet him, tell him I'm here. My baby will return to me, you'll see. I'll be waiting right here, as long as it takes.
I have access to all home stuff. Where is it? Here. So this is Mariana. We've already met Muzio.
We'll leave this place as soon as my boy's back. We'll leave this place as soon as my boy's back.
Okay. What's over here? Bathroom? Administration.
Photograph seems recent. A commemorative photo album. Been a while since I've been in one of these. Good lord, that's a lot of records.
Great job, Watson. Gygax's patient reports, October 1879. As more serious treatment is necessary, a special patient Wolf. Actually, wait, we've heard that name. Will be transferred to patient room 2 on the ground floor. All other patients must be removed from my schedule and reassigned to other specialists at the Institute. This patient's mental state requires constant monitoring and immediate intervention to avoid undesirable consequences. December 1879. The necessary surgical procedures were successfully performed. Physical recovery is still in progress. Memory loss is increasing, but still not complete. A new obsession with writing has developed, probably as a side effect. January 1880. Patient's writing now mentions old names. Clear sign of partial memory recovery. Unacceptable result. A second surgery is required, targeting both frontal and temporal lobes. I'm guessing she's talking about Becker. Becker's starting to remember her. February 1880. Surgery went well. Patient's memory does not persist for longer than a couple of minutes, although an obsession with writing lingers. Danger eliminated. Daily monitoring prescribed. I'll unlock something in the bonuses menu. Already checked that.
I hope you're finding your room comfortable, Dr. Watson.
I can't just leave Holmes here alone.
I know, I had to check. Okay.
Ah, Dr. Watson. Just the man I wanted to see.
Professor, I'm surprised you're not trying to catch that escapee.
Please, my time is far too valuable. I hope Nurse Kuntz has been taking good care of you.
He has certainly kept me out of trouble.
Professor, it is time for your appointment with your next patient, Mr. Wolf.
Herr Wolf can wait until tomorrow. I wish to speak with Dr. Watson.
As you wish.
You still see patients yourself, even as the director of this entire facility?
Only the important ones. And yet I rarely get to pick the brain of a man like yourself. I think it is time we got to know each other. No?
I'm afraid there's not much to know. I'm just an average chap living a rather prosaic life these days.
Dr. Watson, those of us who pursue knowledge are anything but average. Now, who are you?
He's all these things. So, a writer.
In truth, I want to be a writer. Yet I often struggle to put pen to paper, to write anything that doesn't seem dull or hackneyed. So when I read about the Black Edelweiss and your work on the healing of minds, I simply had to learn more.
I suppose my Edelweiss was always destined to attract other curious minds. But before we continue, I want you to understand one thing. A broken mind can never be truly healed.
Ah, I see. So, what exactly do you do here?
It is simple. If you cannot fix a person's nature, you must force them to forget it.
Surely there are other methods of treatment.
How naive. You remind me of a man I once knew, Professor Becker. But we do not speak of him anymore.
A colleague?
The former director here. One day he realized that Edelweiss had outgrown him and had to leave. You grow weary of me already, Doctor?
Admiring your office?
How rude of me. I was absorbing your wise words, Professor, and must have got distracted.
Was my conversation boring you?
No, not at all. I merely...
No, I understand full well. You're not seeking conversation.
What do you mean?
It is obvious. Your mind craves truth, but not in this form. You must witness a practical demonstration if you are to learn.
I'm certainly intrigued. Would that be possible?
Of course. I propose a journey between the jury of the human brain. You will not leave without being truly enlightened. Kuntz, take Dr. Watson back to the courtyard. Then tell the nurses to prepare the operation room and the girl with the doll.
Yes, Professor.
Our preparations will take a little time. I will come for you soon, Doctor.
Okay. Oh, Watson can do brain things. He has his own mind palace that takes place in... Takes place in, Obviously, we need to get her to go to the very important patient. Takes place in... What's Sherlock's note? Photograph. No, really? I forgot what I was talking about because that caught me off guard. Yeah, oh yeah, so he shouldn't share things with Sherlock. they're not together. Patient's poetry. Evaluations? Okay, so that's the right one. Patient hates the guards? No, the only left one is the working dumbwaiter. So I'm missing something.
I hope everything is to your liking, Dr. Watson.
Okay. Where was that patient at?
You are Mr. Wolf, am I right?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
My name is Dr. John Watson. I wanted to talk with you, if you didn't mind.
Ah, doctor. I don't suppose you could help. I seem to have forgotten where I am.
We're in the Black Edelweiss, Mr. Wolf. It's an asylum in Switzerland, and you are one of its most important patients.
But why am I here?
That's what I was about to ask you.
I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember anything.
It's all right, you don't need to push. Try to relax. Let the thoughts come and go. Now, what comes to mind? Mr. Wolf?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
We just went over this.
I'm sorry, but I don't think we've met.
We were just discussing this facility, the Black Edelweiss Asylum, and why you are here.
That name does sound familiar.
Holmes, the things I do for you.
Excuse me, who are you? And who's this Holmes fellow?
I am Dr. Watson, and Holmes is, well, you could call him my imaginary friend. That's just a little joke, don't mind me.
But why am I here, doctor? Am I sick?
I'm sure I can take a look.
Oh, I have the ability to observe as well. Severe chemical burn. Yeah, I knew this was him. Faded with age. Facial palsy. One eye is paralyzed. 2 deep scars. Precise surgical incisions. Skin pigmentation. Possible abuse of medicine. Ill due to treatment itself, yes. An adult male with 2 deep surgical scars on the side of his head and an old chemical burn on one of his hands. Mr. Wolf has some paralysis of his facial muscles, most likely the result of brain surgeries. Blue-gray pigmentation spots on his hands, on his skin, are likely due to the overuse of medications containing silver nitrate. It appears that his illness is a direct result of the treatment he has received here, so that's the correct answer. These symptoms are most likely pre-existing, and no, it's this one.
Dear Lord, what did Gygax do to you?
Excuse me? Who are you?
Oh, never mind.
Okay. No? Why does Gygax care about Wolf? Guess it's not going to be that. Where's the old photograph? Care about Wolf. Wolf is actually Professor Becker, the previous director of Black Edelweiss. He now suffers from severe memory issues, but still retains the ability to write. Becker can still write. Perhaps he can get Gygax's attention with a letter.
Hello again. You won't remember me, but we've met before. I am Dr. John Watson, and you are Professor Becker. You were the previous director of this facility, the Black Edelweiss.
Professor, really? Actually, that name does sound familiar. Wait. Let me write it down. I try to recall memories through writing, but they always feel just out of reach.
As a matter of fact, I have more for you to jot down.
Oh, yes. Yes, please, anything.
Professor Gygax did this to you. She made you forget everything, even who you are. But we will play a trick on her. We will write a letter so that she learns her lesson. Put down what I dictate.
As poor director or as cruel? I don't want her to torture him, but I'm guessing the whole point of this is that we're going to stop her. What would nod her more? Telling her she's a poor director, I think.
Dear Professor Gygax, I bitterly regret that I let my beautiful alpine flower fall under your influence. I see now that you never deserved to sit as the director of the Black Edelweiss. You are not, as you so claimed, the future of the Edelweiss, and you never were. And by the time you make it to my cell, the police will already know the truth of how you came to be director of this asylum. Signed, Professor Becker.
There. It's done. Now, hold on a minute. Who are you?
My name is John Watson. I'm a doctor from London, a veteran of Afghanistan, and I wish to be a writer, though deep down I fear I lack the talent. And presently I'm risking my life to help my brilliant detective flatmate in the pursuit of a cult of kidnappers, even as I fear it may destroy him. I'm tired and hungry, and I have not had a good bath in weeks, and yet despite it all, I feel alive. Any more questions?
Good heavens, sir. You're as mad as they come.
I thought he was going to say, who are you?
Excuse me, who are you?
I don't know why I keep doing this, expecting something different.
Okay, who am I getting the letter to? Giving it to him?
One of the patients asked me to deliver this note. It's for Professor Gygax.
Thank you, Doctor. Leave it with me.
Unbelievable. Kunz, with me.
I know what it wants me to do, but I kind of...
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
Don't try to fool me, Becker. I saw your letter written by your own hand.
That name does sound familiar. Is it mine, you say?
Nice try. What else did you recall? Silence won't help you. Fine. I'm not taking any chances. How about I cut open your brain again? Third time's a charm. Yeah?
Oh no! Oh no! Hurry!
Close, but I don't think this is the key. This is too small to be what Holmes asked for.
Okay. Letter from New Orleans Bank. Dear Professor, we recently took possession of a collection of rare gems on behalf of our mutual acquaintance. The gems have been sold to Louisiana jewelers who made several offers for exceeding our experts' estimate of the stone's value. The final sale price agreed upon for the 11 gems was 12,550 Swiss francs. Our client has instructed that you receive 2/3 of this sum, transferred to your solicitor as per usual. As always, our discretion is assured, and we look forward to continued business with you and your illustrious patron. Yours sincerely, Jeff Scott, representative of E.W. Great Banking House, New Orleans. I think I just said Jeff Scott. Jeffrey Scott.
An Edelweiss relief about 2 inches in diameter. This must be what Holmes was after.
I can't close the drawer, so she knows I wasn't snooping? She has a diary. Gygax's diary, December 1879. It has been 3 months since I took over the Edelweiss from Becker. Not all my colleagues approve of the rule changes, so I am not the only professor here. So I am now the only professor here. No matter, hiring of several strong nurses will solve the personnel shortage. At last, my work can flourish without the impairment of his lesser mind. March 1880. First payment has arrived from R. Our deal does propose risks, but the possibilities are endless if he is true to his word. 1880. The first shipment of chosen ones has arrived. R has sent a vast selection of broken minds. The work ahead will be difficult, but undoubtedly useful for my own research as well. 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm just going to leave these drawers open? Watson. Come on, man.
Nothing special about this.
Oh, she's vanished. And that's a transition. Okay, then.